I'm Kate Jewell, and this newest installment of Comic Smack has been brought to you by the good folks at T-Blocks. T-Blocks, get yourself an awesome comic book themed shirt like the one I'm wearing right now, and while you're at it, get yourself some killer extras like sticker decals and back issues of your favorite comics. In fact, there's more. If you use my promo code right here, right now, today, you'll get yourself a tasty 24% off. Okay? Okay then. Let's get on with the video then, which is... Deadpool issue number 30, a special 80-page giant that sees the Merc with the Mouth blasting off into outer space. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Okay then, so after having his marriage fall apart on Earth, Wade has decided to take a little time for himself to get away, and as such has stowed away on an American spacecraft. It's not all one big vacation though. Deadpool hopes that somewhere out there in the vastness of the Marvel cosmology there will be a weapon capable of bringing down his new arch nemesis, Madcap, a villain who may be more insane and just as unkillable as Deadpool himself. First stop on Deadpool's spacefaring road trip is the moon and the former bachelor pad of Uatu the Watcher. Unfortunately for our hero, the Watcher's base of operation has already been picked over several times, so there's nothing good left. By the Celestials, they took everything, even his big shiny head wax. In a nice bit of continuity, Gerry, Duggan, the man who brought us the Pym Ultron hybrid, next has Deadpool visit a planet that is under siege by a bunch of Ultron robots. Deadpool saves them, so to speak, just so they can hopefully give him some directions to something with a little bit more firepower. What follows is basically the Marvel cosmic version of Abbott and Costello's Who's On First, only with baseball replaced with the space station known as Nowhere. Where's Nowhere? I don't know where Nowhere is. Why do I feel this big, long, drawn-out joke is exactly why this special comic had to be 80 pages. For causing such a fuss and for being one of the last people left standing after the Ultron attack, Deadpool ends up getting picked up by the Nova Corps and taken to their space station. Oh, hey, I guess the Nova Corps is still around. Wade's wacky outer space trip couldn't be better timed either, because the newest member of the Nova Corps just so happens to be former agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Adsit. Adsit, if you don't remember, was forced to leave Earth pretty much in disgrace, due in no small part to his affiliation with Deadpool, and the embarrassment just keeps on coming. It's while on the Nova station, Deadpool gets a wild hair up his ass about finding an ultimate nullifier that maybe that's how he can defeat Madcap. He uses the Nova's 3D printer to create a non-operational one. But unfortunately, thanks to a game of cosmic-level broken telephone, everyone in the universe from weapons traders to Asgardians believe that an Earthling actually has managed to get his hands on another ultimate nullifier. This leads to a massive bar brawl on Nowhere where multiple factions keep trying to kill Deadpool and take the device from him, and oh hey, look at that, Deadpool just so happens to have lightsaber machetes now. You know, before I would make a joke about, hey, watch out for that, you know, you don't want George Lucas to sue you, but now Marvel has Star Wars, so they can make as many lightsaber jokes as they want. If the Asgardians and the weapons dealers weren't enough, even the Badoon manages to catch wind of everything that's going on with Deadpool and send some of their creepy, slimy aliens to pick it up. How does Wade deal with having a face hugger deep inside him? Actually, he takes it pretty well. When the little guy bursts out of his body, he gives him his own little mask and 2 guns to help clean up the rest of the bar. Of course, Deadpool already has enough kids in his life, and because of it, he chooses to cut the creepy crawly loose. He doesn't die though, so don't be surprised if you see this guy come up again in another story. The hilarious misunderstandings continue to mount as even an Elder of the Universe like the Collector starts to get involved, wanting to grab the nullifier off Wade. Tavon is actually kind of uncharacteristically understanding once Deadpool tells him that the thing doesn't actually work, but he instead decides to offer the Collector a trade. Why not take Madcap off his hands? Imagine having your own immortal clown to do with what you would. It would be the highlight of any collection. Well, with that problem solved and that deal inked, Deadpool is ready to return back to Earth, but you know, it's such a long trip, he better stop for a pit stop on Ego the Living Planet. When I say pit stop, I literally mean he goes to the bathroom on Ego before leaving. This adventure, if nothing else, has given Deadpool a lot to think about, what with his kids, his family, the best way to keep them safe, and he decides to drop off some moon rocks to his kids, you know, as a fun little surprise. When he does return home, though, Wade is shocked to see Captain America Steve Rogers waiting for him. He says that the time has come and that his country will need Deadpool for what's to come, obvious referencing to the Secret Empire. So there you go, everyone, an overdue look at Deadpool number 30, and yeah, it was pretty cool. It's nice to have, you know, a funny character like Deadpool take a trip through the overly serious Marvel cosmology. They definitely plant some seeds that I could see grow into stories in the future, especially when we stop and consider that Gerry Duggan, who writes this book, is also writing the Guardians book right now, and I mean, really, who wouldn't love a Deadpool Guardians crossover? It's also nice to see minor characters like Adsit get developed and move on and move to new places, but I wouldn't exactly call this issue an instant classic, nor do I particularly think it's a must-read for the added price tag to it, but if you're a Deadpool completionist and have to read everything, I don't think you'll be disappointed by this one. Overall, I give it a 7 out of 10. So there you go, everyone, Deadpool number 30. I hope you enjoyed it, and while I have your attention, why not check out some of the other videos I have available from the channel. Want to stay up to date on all the new videos I got coming out from the channel? Well, there's no better way to do that than to head on over to Twitter and follow me at Cape Joel, or check out some of my other social media feeds down in the description. So until next time, everyone, I've been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again in another video. Bye-bye.